companies from Russia are faced with the closure of accounts in Turkish banks, reports the Russian publication Vedomosti. This is due to the reluctance of Turkish financial institutions to fall under secondary U.S. sanctions. The corresponding decree was signed by United States President Joe Biden at the end of 2023. The document allowed the American Ministry of Finance to, in a simplified manner, block the activities of foreign banks involved in supply transactions for the Russian military-industrial complex.
Banks suspended service in corporate clients with Russian origins. Companies actually began to be advised to complete transactions with the bank and close the account. This mainly concerns businesses that use Turkey as a transit jurisdiction for payments and deliveries, as well as oil and gas traders. Iskander Mirgalimov, international payments consultant, in a comment to Vedomosti publication.
Turkish banks have also tightened their requirements for individuals who want to open an account. They were required to maintain large balances on deposits. The Kremlin responded to this by saying that such restrictions by Turkish banks are caused by aggressive pressure from the United States on Turkey.
This will complicate cooperation. This will be a measure aimed at combating parallel imports. Thus, this cooperation will decrease by some percentage, but how much influence this will have, no one knows yet. And we have just wait and see at the statistics.
The banks of Russia's partner China also do not want to fall under secondary sanctions. Some of them began to return payment for goods to companies from Russia, in particular the Agricultural Bank of China, which significantly increased its presence in the federation after the start of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, returned money in yuan to Russian buyers.
Chinese banks specializing in payments to European countries, the USA or Japan, now do not recommend clients to receive funds from Russia to their bank account. From the publication by Important Stories. Chinese banks, just like American banks, live in a global world, and hence it is important for them not to fall under American sanctions. Here you just need to understand that any bank that operates in dollars is already in contact with the American banking system, which means it falls under the jurisdiction of the United States. Sanctions in this case may kill any normal banking business. Therefore, Chinese banks are really trying to do everything to avoid falling under American sanctions.
And while sanctions cut off the Russian economy from international markets, foreign currency reserves in the country's banks have collapsed to the lowest in 13 years. According to the central bank estimates, during the 2 years of the full-scale Russia's war against Ukraine, banks lost more than $107 billion in foreign currency client accounts. And this is almost 40% of the volume that it was before the full-scale invasion. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Nikita Skoblikov, UATV News.